Hey y'all, my name is Brandi LaShay, and as you can tell by the title, we are doing a maintenance video, especially because we've hit the end of the year. So I want to make sure I'm walking into 2026 with a reset, and this is the best way to do it. So we need to wash our hair. As always, I start by rinsing out my hair, getting out all the gunk, debris, excess product from the previous week. And that's just going to allow the shampoo to be able to do what it needs to do without any barriers. I am going in with a calm, clarifying shampoo, and it's also color safe. As y'all know, I just dyed my hair black. I'll leave that video up above if you want to check it out after this one. But yes, I dyed my hair black, so I want to make sure the products that I'm using are color safe. It's nice, roasty and toasty in this shower. I left the door closed, so that's why we're theming up. But I think it adds to the video, no? Anyways, I am, of course, starting with my roots, making sure those are squeaky clean, getting that scalp nice and clean, even going in with my scalp scrubber because I just feel like this further exfoliates the scalp and adds a mini massage in the process. You don't need this product, but it's really nice to have. Now I'm just going to be rinsing out my hair, and I do shampoo twice to make sure not only is the scalp clean, but the length of my hair is clean as well. I'm going to go in with my favorite deep conditioner. This is the Elasticity Restorative Conditioner. I hope I said the name right. But this is by Mono's Hair, and it is literally luxury in a bottle. It not only moisturizes the hair, but it also adds a level of protein, giving you great moisture protein balance. So I like to do this, especially when we're about to add any form of heat to the hair. It's just a great way to prep your hair for styling. And it's so silky smooth that I'm able to detangle with ease, and I just love that for me. Y'all let me know, what is y'all's favorite deep conditioner? This is mine, hands down. And we are done. I'm gonna let this process, and Video Brandi will take it away. Hey y'all, my name is Brandi LaShay, and y'all already know why we're here. We are doing a maintenance trim. Y'all, I love a good maintenance video. As y'all saw in the last clip, I did wash my hair, and that's gonna be the perfect foundation for what we're doing now. So we have our 4 sections, which I've split off. I also still have my hair soaking wet. And now we're gonna be trying a new product. Yeah, I bought this Wow Heat Protectant. Y'all, I remember this thing going viral, and everyone said that it was so lovely, but I never watched a video, I promise. I saw little clips here and there on the YouTube shorts. I saw thumbnails. I saw people posting like this is the best thing since sliced bread, but I never watched a video because I'm stubborn, and I knew one day I was gonna want to try this on my own. I want to give my thoughts. So we're gonna be using this as our heat protectant, and we are gonna be stretching out our hair with my Adagio blow drying round brush. I have only used this one other time on my channel, and it was a success, so I wanted to use it today. But back to the heat protectant. Let's go ahead and apply this to our sections, and as we apply it, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the specs on this product. I have the Color Wow Extra Strength Dream Coat Heat Protectant. It's claimed to be an ultra moisturizing anti-frizz treatment that smooths and gives long-lasting results. It's a powerful anti-humidity spray for extremely dehydrated hair and curly/coily hair, so we're included. There's no smell at all, and it's not slippery smooth. It kind of like fights back on the hair. This is interesting, very interesting, because it's almost like I'm not putting anything in my hair, but I feel like this texture, like, can y'all hear that? Interesting. And after I spray, I also like to comb through these sections because I want to make sure this gets distributed everywhere, especially because it gives the feeling of water. There's no, I don't know. So far, it's not wowing me. I guess we'll get the wow with the results, but it's not a wow right now. I'm gonna split this back section into 2 just to make it a little bit smaller. We're going on high heat because we don't play no games. So I'm going in with this blow dryer round brush because I really just wanted to stretch out my hair without adding a lot of excess heat. And I wanted to test out the Wow product to see if these two mesh well together. So we're going to be doing that. So far, I'm really liking it, and we'll just continue to see what the results bring. Wow, that is really straight. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. And the smaller the sections, the better. I like how straight my hair is getting, but I also like the amount of time it's taking to get my hair straight. This is not taking a long time at all. Oh, that's it? Dang, we're already at the top? What? So here's some helpful tips for this round brush and its application. First, make sure you focus on the roots. It's easy to stretch out the length of your hair, but because of the size of the brush, it's harder to reach those roots, so they could get neglected. 2, once your sections are about 80% dry, start rotating your hair within the brush to smooth out those ends. 3, after completion, go in with the cool setting on the brush to seal in that cuticle. This will prevent some frizzing. All right. This is, wow. It's pretty darn straight. And it feels really good. We have that beautiful texture peeking through, but there's definitely a shine. Look. Wow. We're gonna do a good old maintenance trim, nothing too crazy, maybe 1/4 of an inch. I don't need to take off a lot because my hair is looking very healthy. Like, y'all see the ends? They don't really look that bad. Let's take our hair and go straight down the middle. And it's so great to be wearing a white shirt because I'm able to see where it needs to be cut. And then I'm just gonna cut it, like, literally just cut this off. So of course, like always, I'm cutting off about 1/4 of an inch of my hair just to give me a solid trim. I do this about every 3 months, and that's just what we're going to be doing around our entire head. I actually wanted to talk to you about something that I noticed, which was in the back of my head. I have this hole, and you'll see it later on in the clips. But I'm so frustrated that I see that because I worked really hard on growing my hair, and to see the hole in the back is just irritating. So what I'm thinking it is me doing the pineapple and using a scrunchie to plop all of my hair on top of my head. It's just causing the back to stretch out way more than I guess it can tolerate, causing breakage. So I want to get away from the scrunchies altogether and find a way to wrap my hair up at night that's not damaging, that allows my hair to thrive and not break off in the back. We're gonna start there. I did trim that area back there really good. I'm not gonna do another big chop. I just can't. But we'll see how that goes, and hopefully that's the only issue that I'm dealing with. But y'all, I was just so irritated when I saw that. Also, if you have any suggestions on what I can do to prevent the breakage in the back, please let me know. I know some of my girlies have dealt with this before, so just let me know because I will try anything. I'm not above a good word of advice. So as you can see, it's just very sparse. So I cut it, and we're on a new road of recovery 2026. All right, you guys, and that's gonna conclude this video. Y'all let me know if it was helpful. Again, my name is Brandi LaShay, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.